What's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome back, episode 3. We here rocking again. Cap B, DJ Ignite, the Moss, T's and T, the whole damn crew. You know how we get down. Anyway, this time, we're gonna dedicate and educate you on this episode about Pac. You see how I'm rocking it, right? You see how I'm rocking it? September 13th, man, we lost a legend, but we're gonna bring back the legend and keep him alive, as we always do. And we're gonna educate y'all a little bit about Strictly Dope. Santa Rosa Roots. Y'all ready to rock with us? Right on. Stay tuned in. We got Taji D live and direct. We're very blessed to have him on the set from the cocoon of Funk Soldiers, Black Skin, Strictly Dope, Ray Love, and Tupac. You heard me, Tupac.
Definitely.
Dedication to Pac. We keeping it rocking, keep it lit. He's coming to you.
All right, again, Taj, thanks for coming here and joining us on our set.
Oh, yeah.
I got one good question, kind of off the topic, but besides Pac and your dad, how important has your mom been on this journey for you?
Oh, my mom's been number one. Like, no offense to anybody else that's been a part of my journey, but like what I talked about, keeping my roots, and you know, when we moved to Lake County, the hip-hop roots weren't really there, like I said, so she was really making sure that I understood hip-hop and I understood the game, and she really made it to where I could decide what I wanted to do with hip-hop, and and one thing with my music is it's really rock-based, and that's because I was in the community I was, but she made sure that I still kept the game right and still followed my dreams and did what I wanted to do.
These two are related. Father, son. Look alike, right?
Okay, Taj, so, man, we're going to go back into Pac. We know there's a lot of elements of Tupac that kept you going and kept you wanting this music situation. If you were sitting down in a room right now by yourself and you had every Pac album possible right now sitting with you, and you had to write a dope verse, what Pac song would you pick to write that verse to?
Damn. That's a hard-ass question.
That's why I picked that one.
That's a hard one.
Well, my favorite album by Pac is All Eyes on Me, hands down. That's my favorite Pac
What's your favorite
album.
song on there?
I can't say all of them.
Okay, let me say this: if you were to write a gritty song right now off of All Eyes on Me, what would be the song that you would write from?
Well, Shorty want to be a thug on All Eyes on Me? That's the one.
Shorty want to be a thug.
Yeah.
Shorty want to be a thug.
Yes.
Okay, so then also let me say this too, because the big influence with Pac is also because Taj and me, his mom, I shall say, we hung around with Pac, Strictly Dope, the whole situation. As Taj was a kid, and Taj knows his story very well, but Pac would come into town from filming movies, Juice or Above the Rim, and he'd come see us, and he'd definitely come rap to Taj in his mom's belly. I think that's one of the things that give you a little bit of influence right there too, right?
Yeah, like a lot of people say, you've said it to me before, and Mom said it a couple of times with me growing up, is I think when he did that, when I was in my mom's stomach, I feel like he gave that gift, a piece of him inside of me. And I feel like that's what's making my drive so crazy with this game and everything is I feel like not do I want to continue his legacy, but I just want to live on and have him live through me, and while I'm creating my own shit at the same time.
Dope. Let them know about K-Town ENT.
It's a group. There's 3 of us that are MCs, myself, my brother JD, and the Preacher Man. We all started this in high school, you know what I'm saying, like doing talent shows, winning talent shows, doing little shit here and there. And my best friend since the 2nd grade, Troy, a.k.a. Trigger T, he's been like my right-hand man. Like whenever I need something with equipment, whenever I need water, whenever I need something, anything, he's right there. Also, my mom's in it. My cousins that help me with my merch. K-Town is not a rap group. K-Town's a movement. Nice. And it's a town, and we're representing for the fucking town.
Nice.
You know? Where do you see you taking your music to? I mean, how far do you want to go?
I want it to go as far as it takes me. About a year ago, in the position I'm in now, I wouldn't believe where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've done some incredible things within this year, and I couldn't imagine that a year ago, you know? So my answer to that is I don't know what to expect. I just am down for the ride.
All right, now, if there was any artist that you would want to collaborate with, who would it be?
To be honest with you, I really like Kendrick Lamar. I really think Kendrick Lamar is the one that's representing, you know, the whole movement, the hip hop. But and I hope to be looked at like that one day. But to be honest with you, if I could do a song with Snoop and Corrupt and Daz one day, that'd be
so DPG.
Yes, the Dog Pound all day. That'd be a fucking dream come true.
Well, if we could ever make that happen, we definitely will.
Cap B, Taji D, and the Moss, DJ Ignite. We all in your eargasm. Peace out.
Peace.
What's up? What's up? We back again, man. The highest of hip hop university. Man, we doing it different. We doing it big today. We gonna dedicate this from the Pac, man. You see how we doing it? September 13th, we lost the king. We gonna keep him alive, man. Keep it lit one time. We gonna have direct calls from original members of the Strictly Dope fam. Keep rocking with us, man. We here. We rocking. DJ Ignite, Cap B, the Moss. Stay tuned. Today I wanted to bring you live and close because we on that Pac note. The Lady Storm, female outlaw. A lot of people don't know about her. A lot of people have overlooked her. I think she's underrated. She's very dope. She's one of my favorites. Pac met Storm. They chopped it up for over an hour or so. Finally, Sunshine comes in and says, "Pac, did you know she rapped?" And Pac was like, "No, I didn't know she rapped." So then she started spitting. From that point on, it was history, man. That's how he came with the first female outlaw. He said, "Hey, man, I want you to be part of the crew." But you know,
let's vibe on her.
Yeah, let's rock with her.
I know you remember this one.
I gotta rock the bricks, you know. I ain't no king, I'm no money in bed, so ain't no future fucking you. I ain't the bitch that love ya. Can't do a damn thing for you if you ain't about money. 9 out of 10, I'll ignore you. That's what you lame tricks.
Hey, I could hear the influence in there.
Yeah, you could kind of hear the resemblance in his flow, and then her flow also kind of sounds like his. So they really took each other on.
The whole thing about Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah.
Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah.
That was the Bonnie and Clyde game right
well,
there.
You know, he was really into that, and of course the crew was called Outlaws. So yeah, he really believed in that outlaw orient. So yeah, Bonnie and Clyde. That's basically what she was.
So there you go, Storm. Now who's next, D?
Man, we gonna do the Outlaws, man. We gonna keep it on that Pac note, man. We ride with the Outlaws. And as y'all might not know, we know, Outlaws used to be called Dramacidal before they were the Outlaws. We also know them as the Outlaw Immortals. You know, you got everybody. Yaki, you got Napoleon, you got Edie, you got, man, later on they even inducted Mo Preem and Big Psych. Also Storm. So the Outlaws is deep, man. They still keeping it lit. Outlaws for life, I gotta say, because they do keep it lit.
With that in mind, rest in peace to Fatal.
Yeah, rest in peace, Fatal.
That's most recent.
I gotta say, yeah. Yeah, that's a crazy one. Fatal and Yaki. R.I.P. to both Fatal and Yaki.
So let's play some.
Yeah, let's rock with them.
Big Y'all know how this shit goes, you know. All eyes on me. Roll up in the club. All eyes on me.
That vibe, ooh, nothing. There's no vibe like that right now.
I remember when this came out.
Play it, 'cause even when I'm hot, fuck with me and get lost later. The pictures in my eyes.
Man, they're still keeping it lit. I see them traveling all over the country, all over, back and forth, overseas. They are keeping Pac alive. Man, let's rock with some more Outlaws. I gotta say, R.I.P. Pac, Outlaws for life, baby.
Right, song?
We'll rock with this.
Again,
Arguments with my boo is true.
I spend more time with my niggas
Then I do with you.
but everywhere it's the same thing. That's the game. I'll be damned if a thing change.
Fuck the fame, I'll be hustling to make $1 million.
Lord knows
Ain't no love for us ghetto children.
So we cold rag tight. Wanna know what's my
There you go. We felt his vibe. He was here for a minute.
That one was, man, that was a deep one for me. That whole album really influenced my life at that time, man. We used to rock to that. We just doing the dope Pac right now, man. Me and DJ
Every
Ignite.
segment is just Pac. There is the title, but then it's just gonna be Pac.
It's gonna be Pac.
So like I said before on another show, if you're not into this, log off.
I believe a lot of people, this song, when they listen to it, man. It makes it feel in your veins, I shall say. It makes you feel this song, man. Very
I'll tell you
passionate
what it does for
material.
me, B. It makes me miss him,
Yeah.
but it also makes me smile.
Yeah.
Can we go?
Yeah, because if
Let's
you
go.
listen to what he's saying. Listen to the words. That's all I gotta say. Listen.
Closed caption, addicted to fake attractions, pictures and actions, played back in a Mr. Mansion. No fairy tales for this young black man. Some see me stranded in this land of hell, jail and crack sales. Hustles that hardly think of culture, or the repercussions while busting on backstabbing vultures, selling my soul for material wishes, fast cars and bitches, wishing I lived my life a legend, immortalized in pictures. Watch that tears say your sympathy. My childhood years was spent burying my peers in the cemetery.
And look,
Yeah, B.
look, I'm on my way out, but even he said it. To the young ones, you better listen. Pac's not here, and he's still educating y'all. Y'all better listen. Thanks for rocking with me. Up next, we got the Moss. Bring y'all digging in the crates. Highest of Hip Hop University, Cat B.
Welcome back. Thank you for checking out my segment. I'm Moss. This is Digging in the Crates. I got DJ Ignite on my side. My first artist in this Digging in the Crates was an artist that Pac used to hang around with. One of the original One Nation, one of his first groups he was ever in. He was named MC New York of all the names, but yeah, that was his first group.
Wait, Pac's name is that?
That was his name, MC New York.
Now that's a trip.
That is pretty trippy. And then after that, he came to California. He hung around with the group 5150 for a little while, doing a little bit of things here and there with Clark Gable, Pac, and Ryan D, and all of them. And they were pretty good. One of their biggest songs was, I think, Green and White.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? You just brought me back to the 90s. And that's what it was. And I can tell you that what? Clark Gable was also a big influence in early Bay Area production. There wasn't too many people producing. I was still a DJ at that time. And he was getting down.
He still does get down.
And shout out to him because we as a camp, we miss him.
This is one of my favorite groups because, of course, I was in it. I was in it with Cat B, Ray Love, DJ Diz, Schoolboy D, Pookie, Shaquille. There's a whole bunch of us. Strictly Dope. I think it's Panther Power. It's just a nice little song with Ray Love. Feel this song.
My boy DJ Diz on the cuts.
As real as it seems, the American dream ain't nothing but another calculated scheme to get us locked up, shut up and back and chain. Who denies the future? Rob our name, kept my history a mystery, but now I see the American dream wasn't meant for me. Cause lady liberty's a hypocrite, she lied to me. Promise for freedom, education, equality.
If you went to school out here in the 90s, junior high, high school, you would have seen him perform at your school with Strictly Dope. I think we performed in almost every single school out here, and from then and there, it was just great. And you know what? Check it out. Schoolboy D is calling in. Okay, I see that photo there. Yeah, right there. That's perfect. I see B, I see Pac, I see School, I see Ray Love, I see Diz, and I see me. Now, back in the day when you were running with Strictly Dope, what is your most memorable experience when you were out there on stage performing?
You know, there was a lot of memorable, I can say, performances that we had.
What's your favorite?
But I think my favorite one was the Digital Underground album release party. I think that was one of the ones that really put us on the map.
Check it out. Now, you know Cat B's with me. He's got a question he wants to ask you too.
What's up, Big Weezy?
What's up, man? Tell him like this, man. Remember when we were asked to be in the Humpty Dance video, bro? We didn't even know what we was getting ourselves into, and then we ended up in that circle. And they don't understand how dope we was from Santa Rosa. Tell them what we had and how we got into that circle, Schoolboy D, and we actually got on film.
I know Layla put us together, and I'm talking about Layla Steinberg for those who, really don't know who Layla is. But if you don't, then you don't know the history behind Tupac. But Layla put us all together, a piece of us from every little different neighborhood. Me, Diz, Rock T, all of us, for those who don't know who Rock T is, Ray Love. We would go to the house parties. Diz would be, he'll be DJing. But once we all got together, me coming over, meeting up with B, Pookie, all of that, we didn't have any idea on what we had in store. Along with, Tupac right there. I mean, there's a lot in the beginning stages when we were all young kids, not having an idea on how big it was going to be. We were just out there having fun. I know for me, it wasn't about any money thing or anything like that. It was more of, hey, we got a show to do.
I do got to ask you,
right.
What was your favorite song from Pac?
But Hit 'Em Up.
Hit 'Em Up. Hit 'Em Up.
Hit 'Em Up tells a lot, man. That tells a lot. Hit 'Em Up is, to me, is one of my all-time favorites. But there's a lot on there, man. I was at the house when he had his notepad when he was writing Brenda Had a Baby. Here it is, 30 years later, and I still know the lyrics to The Boots Ain't Knocking, Keep
That's
on Walking.
the song, The Boots Ain't Knocking.
My wife put a shrine together, and if y'all can see this, this is in my scrapbook. It says Strictly Dope. It got all of us when we were at some of our performances.
That's dope.
Every time I jump in a car, I hear a Pac song coming on, and I know he's talking to us in some type of way.
Hey, School, we're about to cut off on you, but man, again, thank you for being here with us.
One love.
Hey, man, appreciate y'all. Hey, man,
Strictly, yeah, yep. Dope.
Hey, School, one more thing. We turning.
I'm going to ask Cat B the same question. What is your most memorable experience on stage with Strictly Dope and Tupac?
Concord. Lips.
Yeah.
Club in Concord. We used to turn it out all the time. And there was a dude there, MC Twist, that was his name. He was signed to Luke Skywalker label. So he was signed. We didn't even have a deal. But for some reason, we kept doing shows with this guy. And every time we come on, in the underground group, we always took his crowds, we always took his girls, and he always hated on us. So every time we did shows, this dude always would try to hate on us. And we was just doing it for the fun, like Schoolboy said. But we were so dope that we beat him out and he had a deal. So that's my time.
Is that why some of those fights always happen in the crowds?
Yeah.
We're gonna rock on with some more Pac stuff. This is after he left Strictly Dope. This is what he went to. We're gonna play a little bit and gig with it. Check it out. We're gonna gig out with a little bit of Digital Underground.
And then in the middle of that, I'm gonna turn it down. You're gonna tell us a little bit about it.
All right.
Stop what you're doing, cause I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you used to. I look funny, but yo, I'm making money, see? So yo, world, I hope you're ready for me.
Hey, pronounce with the umpty. Who says that?
Who the hell says that?
So now, the video. Tell us how you guys were involved in this video, because I remember.
They asked Strictly Dope to come check out the video, to be in the video, so we made the trek. And at the line of the video, you'll be able to see Cat B, Schoolboy D dancing in that video.
Yeah, they're not.
Else you just in the crowd.
Was that back in when everybody was wearing polka dots and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, we wore some big old MC Hammer pants, with the big. They looked like you had a big old piece of shit in your pants. Man, people rocked them, and that was shit back then.
You know what? So let's get back a little bit into this, because I want to hear a little bit more into this, and we'll move on to the next one. All right?
All right, we'll hear a little bit more of this.
Oh, how I like to funk me. And all the the rappers in the top 10. Please allow me to pump me. I'm stepping tall, y'all. The Mac. But sometimes I get ridiculous. I'll eat up all your crackers and your licorice. Oh, yo, fat girl. Come here, you ticklish shit.
That was some of that song. That song it always makes you want to dance with
He said, hey, yo, fat girl, come here, are you ticklish?
Wow.
Anyway,
Check
that
this
was
out.
that.
It was a trip, man. When Pop was in Digital Underground, this is what catapulted him to the next level. After that, he started doing movies. I mean, shit, Trapped. Not Trapped, I'm sorry, not the movie Trapped, the song.
DJ Dizzle.
His name Scratches.
It's just a day in the life. Finally, I'm on vacation and school is through. So here I am on Monday morning with nothing to do. Trying to get out of bed, but I can't move. You see, I'm stuck to my mattress like crazy glue. So then I lay. If I had the day just stinking, got up to brush my teeth because my breath starts stinking. But I was all alone, so it wasn't no thing.
Besides Trap, what other song did you have a major influence on?
Rebel on the Underground. We recorded that at the Starlight Studio in Marin. And I would do a lot of like bit pieces, you know, wrote on some other songs that didn't come out. They ended up releasing Scared Straight, the one that we did together on Pac's Life album. That ended up coming out posthumously after he passed. But it was just a lot of bits and pieces. You know, I guess the biggest records was probably Trap and Rebel of the Underground.
And like Forever Hustling, Get Your Money On.
Definitely.
All that little history. Gave him up on that, and just like the whole Mac Dre scene and you being in you know, riding with Fizz a little bit and doing your own thing, the Big Eddie records and even dropping the Death Wish album.
Word. Well, during the time before we all was making records, Tupac and myself used to do shows with Mac Dre. We did actually 2 shows, one in Vallejo, one in Marin City, and you know, I went to high school with Los, Mac Dre's first cousin. Went to Santa Rosa High together, and he was the first one to play me Mac Dre records. So later on, after Pac stuff came out, I didn't have a record deal yet. Los came through. I was in Santa Rosa hanging out somewhere at the apartment complex, and he saw me. And this was right around the time that the Mac had got killed in Vallejo.
Yeah.
And actually, it was the day before his funeral. And Los asked me to come out there with him, and I went out to Vallejo. I met everybody. I went out there for the Mac's funeral. I met Mac Dre. Mac Dre heard me rap, and he loved it. You know what I mean? He wanted to take me to get signed by Kyrie. So I was like the first artist that Mac Dre got signed ever. Yeah. You know, and from that came my relationship with the Crest, and my friendship with Dre, my family ship with Mac Mall, and then, you know, from Strictly Business Records. When Dre went to prison, we moved on, and well, we kept it lit, you know, kept the flag going, and moved on with Young Black Brother Records, where I went to Big Eddie Records that put out the 2 of my albums, The Prince in Exile and The Coup d'etat. I did that with DOG, that label, and then we also did a rock project together that we released on Fizz, which was Crime Scene, Population Control, Heavy Metal Project. You know, I did some stuff with Miles Davis's band. Did like 3 or 4 songs with them, which was, you know, something that really tested my ability as an artist. And then my last record I did was Death Wish, which was kind of like me paying homage to my life growing up in the streets. It actually is a saga. Part 2 has not come out yet. Part 2 is Life Wish.
How influential or important was being in the group Strictly Dope for your career?
It was, well, I mean, to be honest with you, it taught me everything that I ultimately needed to know to be a professional and be in the business. Without Strictly Dope, I don't think that I would have been as prepared for the business as I was.
Yeah, okay. So now, Okay, what is your favorite collaboration with you and Pac?
Favorite collaboration, Scared Straight, probably. I think it was, at heart, I'm a battle rapper, and that was, that was the formula of that record. But, there's a lot of songs that Pac wrote, pieces that he wrote for me that never ended up coming out. Songs like Get the Gauge.
Yeah, I remember that. Get the Gauge.
Actually, only a certain portion of the Strictly Dope songs were released. And the portion that was released all came from our first day in the studio.
So what do you got going on now with yourself?
I do brand expansion as my day job. I started a company called Amero, and I basically help other celebrity friends of mine make their dreams come true.
Oh,
so, me and Bam Margera from the Jackass movies, we own Bam Power Shot energy drink company, where we're basically using that as a vehicle to give back to the action sports community that he came from. Matter of fact, I'll get y'all some cases, man, in a couple of weeks of the new products, the new flavors. And then also, we're working with Too Short. We're doing Too Short's 30th anniversary, biggest thing in hip hop. The only rapper outside of Dr. Dre to have a 30-year career where he is still relevant and getting play. We got a gang of people on the album. Everybody, we got some secrets, some surprises. You know what I mean? Dr. Dre is on the record.
Yeah.
It's exciting for us.
Yeah.
And then also, I came home to do some work with Mac Dre's mother and with his family, and basically take Dre to the next level, man. Get him out there where he is supported as the global phenomenon that he's become. My name is Ray Love, and we on the highest of hip-hop university. Please believe it. Santa Rosa, California, stand up. Strictly Dope in the building.
Much love, Ray. Good looking out.
Strictly Dope forever.
Since you're DJing, can you tell us some of the venues you're DJing at now?
You know it. Right now, I'm working on an album for Capone. As you know, Capone De Leon.
That's fam there.
He's actually working on him and DOG are doing a collab.
Nice.
And working on that right now. There's a lot of people out here, throwing venues. We got Sharky's down on Main Street. We got my boy Arturo with Exquisite Entertainment. He's always got me up in his spots. Resident DJ at Flight. Their doors are closed now. I guess you guys were supposed to show up and you guys didn't. So they threw ended up tearing up the club. And
One of your favorite songs to scratch on?
Man, Ignite, you could relate to this. There were many of them. It's Time. There's the LL, Cool J, Battle Anybody. I don't care who you tell. Rock the Bells. I always tried to be a cloth cut from, my mentors, Joe Cooley, DJ Train back in the day. Some of them cats, and later on I got to meet and one of my big brothers and your guys' big brothers too, DJ Fuse from Digital Underground. So cats I do bump into all the time. Money B, it's either Shock G, and naturally Mo Preem. He's always on deck, big brother.
I think those are the early moments where Pac really had the squad, and what I mean by a squad is where everything was initially how it was, almost untouched. It was just that it was captured. It was a time capsule, bro.
Yeah, thank you for that, man. And you know what? Thinking back at it, that was at Starlight Sounds because I remember when he was running down all the names. I got a head, but ain't no screws in it.
Yeah, who'd you borrow that from?
Yeah.
Borrow that from?
You said you borrowed a record from somebody. Was that the record?
DJ Low. DJ Low from Live Squad. Later on, I was thinking more like, gosh, I'm glad I found that. How did I become a member of Strictly Dope? So Layla Steinberg, young lady, prominent in throwing functions and very good at a lot of things. One of those things was getting people together of talent. Me and Ray Love created the buzz. I'd beatbox, he would rap, and this was when I was an up and coming DJ. And as you guys know, I was DJing in clubs 18 and up when I was 16. So, making a name for ourselves. And Layla said, man, I keep hearing about this guy, Tupac, from the jungle, Marin City. She said, man, you guys got to get together. He is so dope, and you guys are dope. We got to get you guys together. So on her wedding, she was getting married, so we were going out to the place to find out, to see the location. He happened to be there. I was there. We met. We instantly clicked, and at that time, I knew all of Ray's raps, and was just, saying his raps, beatboxing, and Pac was rapping, and, it started coming together there, and the rest is history.
Dope.
The rest is strictly dope.
The whole clique, Pac would yell, strictly,
yeah, dope.
What'd we say?
Yeah, dope.
Right?
Hell yeah. That's what we used to do.
Strictly,
yeah,
right?
Dope.
We'd walk in, strictly, yeah, dope. And we just walk in like that. That'd be our entrance.
Yeah, that's how we did it too. What is your favorite Pac song?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. There's a lot.
I would have to say, all right, hands down, the original. It's him and Ray Love. Original Scared Straight.
Scared Straight?
Produced by DJ Fuse.
That's the same thing. Yes.
Wow. Ray said.
Ray said the same thing. Scared Straight.
Me.
Yeah.
So, giving you experience in the game, you got my nephews, your son's coming up. Touch on that a little bit, he's a new breed. He's a new generation.
He is.
Oh, he's a new generation of Strictly Dope.
Exactly. Some nice, relaxing, smoke, blow your mind out music that DJ Ignite's gonna come up with.
What you got for me, Ignite?
So nobody knows this song a lot, and I want people to look it up. This is a whole song about weed. Some Tupac song. Let's vibe out while I light this joint.
I'm gonna do it too.
This is Pac just waking up and smoking, you know what I mean? How does he do? Till he died.
Yes, exactly.
And that's what we will leave it at on Wanna Grow On right here on the September Pac Edition 2015 is he was high till he dies.
Yes, he was.
I'm gonna have to stay high till I die too.
Hey, welcome back to High Hip Hop University.
Roll a big chopper. And this week we're doing the strain of the month along with it again. And what's it called? Phantom Kush. Ken's Phantom Kush. GDP strain. October, look for it. He was just out at the Michigan Cup, by the way. So we get to smoke it before that session of beans even harvest. So that's what's up. I still got to go back to the Pac song, High Till I Die.
Let's get high.
Nice. All right, as I light it, I'm getting a good first sense of it. You know what I mean? Really cushy.
Thank you for checking us out here, yo. High Hip Hop University.
Phantom Kush.
Good taste.
Yeah, the taste is pretty good. It's pretty good.
It's a little fruity underneath, yeah. I love it.
And like we say, if
Guess
you want
what?
us to
Guess
try,
what? I could taste something in there, like something fruity. You're right. All right, so I'm gonna give this an 8 because just lately I've been kind of waiting for a fresh taste like that. You know what I mean?
That's some pretty good stuff. It's
What do you give it?
I'm gonna probably give. Well, actually, I'm gonna definitely give it an 8.
An 8?
Tell you this, good smoke, I'm gonna give it 8.5. It's only good smoke cloud up the room. Look at that.
So there you have it, an 8,
24.5.
an 8, and an 8.5 with Cap B. Phantom Kush, High Till We Die, one to grow on.
24.5.
Tune in next month, man. We'll be right here.
Check
High
us
Till We
out.
Die.